Dov'è Ningguang? Qua. Eccola. Vabbè.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project.
Ecco.
Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding.
Mancano
They
3
are
chiavi.
as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of.
Ciao,
But
idolo.
if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year,
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Praticamente questo può vendere
What a
informazioni.
coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
Ecco.
oh no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Ecco.
So you heard my announcement, did you?
Certo.
What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Prima will ask you about how to run a business!
Poveri noi.
Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to
Poveri
you.
noi.
Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going.
No, ma va.
First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win. As it happens, we have some...
No.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on! Don't go! Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Poveri noi. Ce la faremo, eh?
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Bene.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give up.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her.
So what? She's loaded.
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to...
Come on, ma'am. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over, and nobody...
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, then seen you at kiosk. Then how could you afford to be so
Della
wasted?
serie, raga, nessuno si
Master
fa
warned me
fare i
not to lay a
provi.
hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, some things...
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to...
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Ecco.
No, don't be...
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
Ce l'ho, mi
My
pare,
name.
raga.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times.
No, non era la soluzione migliore.
This is Lila Harbor.
Laws. No,
Really? So,
that would be my stomach growling.
she's so on? Wait, that's right.
Non
Then
ha
of
mangiato,
course
raga.
you're still hungry.
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't...
Ok.
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she...
Ok. Chiacchiera troppo, Paimon.
Are you
per me.
here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in
Sempre a
town and
mangiare,
order a
pensa.
whole table of food.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate...
Return to the mountains.
Oddio, no,
Enough
raga, non
about
mi
me.
dite che se vanno a travoltare le montagne, vi prego.
Paimon almost forgot.
I see.
Yep. You get to ask Ningguang. Were you interested in the contest?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance.
Wow. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay.
Great! Paimon...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Veto! That is not acceptable!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about...
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square. Oh, Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Course, and Adepti...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baishu?
It's me,
What are you
Mario.
doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so...
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi.
Ecco.
Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose...
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though...
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is, as far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Comp...
Okay, then. Let's... Thanks, Baishu.
You're quite welcome.
Davvero buona fortuna, ragazzi. Pepe.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here.
Ecco, rincontriamo pure lui. Abbastanza bene, Idro, tu?
We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered late.
As well?
The truth is, The Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for
Loro
auction.
ne hanno solo un
And
pezzo,
at
raga.
the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
Beato te, io ancora sto cercando di fare un po' di ordine.
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other...
That's great! Wouldn't it be a little...
You needn't worry. As far as I understand,
Open-minded. I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before.
just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to...
Okay, we will be.
Tocca vedere, raga. Allora. Lo sapevo, raga. Che non ce lo sapevo io. Non vedo.
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Ok.
This place was hidden using a special...
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Celia?
Vediamo. Stavo per cadere giù, raga.
The Celia got to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
Ma che cos'è sta cosa, raga? Ma... Aspettate. Ok.
What?
Sì?
Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so...
With any luck,
Really? Look, and now that Paimon takes a closer...
these are not real clouds. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism.
Alright, then let's...
I sense the presence of monsters.
Vabbè, che ci siano mostri, ragazzi, non avevo dubbi. Ah!
Unleash! Manifest! Obey! Manifest!
Wow! Bello sì come posto, raga. È stata scherzata. Ok. Molto bene.
No, my sword! Obey! Manifest!
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
E la fresca insalatina, raga. Mi piace.
Manifest! Unleash! Oh!
Ah!
Be gone! Windblade!
Let me leave you a verse.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Windblade! Circle the flame!
Don't frostbite. Dodge this. I'm not done.
Ah! Ok, ce l'ho fatta. Tranquillo Idro, grazie del suggerimento. Almeno ora... Ah! Lo so.
Is everyone okay? Cecilia's disappeared
Spettacolo,
because
raga.
of the again!
E chi lo sapeva? Che era sto bel
It looks like we
personaggino,
need to go
raga.
further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
In your dreams! No, my sword!
Meno male che ho un buon livello, raga.
Motion to compel! Obey! Manifest! Unleash!
Ah.
Prepare to be blown away!
Vabbè.
Body and mind. Ring cutter!
regà. Tutte.
Object. Windblade.
Body and mind.
Motion to compel.
No, my sword. Obey. Manifest.
Motion to compel.
Cryo incarnate.
Windblade. Visible evidence.
Ah.
Obey.
Tanto so che mo tocca a quello, regà, sono abbastanza consapevole. Ok. Ah, lo sapevo.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That seal's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Non bene, regà.
Manifest! Obey! You will regret this! Manifest! Obey! Do your master's bidding! Oh! In your dreams! Manifest! Unleash!
Ah.
Obey! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa. Manifest! Obey! Manifest!
Dai, dai, dai.
Obey! Cryo incarnate! You will regret this!
Motion to compel. Yikes!
Time to act.
This one will be frozen in time. Here's your luck.
Manifest! In your dreams! No, my sword! Let me read you a verse.
Prepare to be blown away! Windblade!
Obey! My curse! To bear.
Freeze! Don't miss your luck. Oh, so sorry.
Rain outlines your fate.
Ai 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 ai.
Body and mind. No escape
Niente, raga.
from
Fatta secca subito.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Niente, raga, la posso rianimare.
No, my sword! Witness the power, go up!
Ce l'ho fatta, raga. Oh.
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Il posto è bellissimo, raga.
Time to act.
Is this it? It's so huge! That's true!
Plaustrate doesn't float until it's activated. Only after being...
Wow, shit.
Only because my master is fond of chatting. I don't care for her stories most of the time.
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, but if we...
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite...
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm my safe.
That's right. You gotta be...
I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrate. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? That's super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.